Figaro's Big Suitcase Adventure. Meow. I'm Figaro, the official manager of this household. Usually, Friday evenings are reserved for my intensive napping schedule, but tonight is pure chaos. My favorite humans are gathered in the living room, frantic and surrounded by piles of fabric. Aiseh and Hassan are preparing for a massive trip to Turkey. Aiseh is trying to fold her colorful dresses, though she hasn't realized yet that they look much better covered in my signature gray and brown fur. Naturally, I'm here to help. Fatima is watching the whole spectacle from her wheelchair, and she is absolutely losing it. She knows exactly what I'm up to. Every time I dive into an empty suitcase, she cheers with a joyful laugh that fills the room. It's our favorite game. I hop in, disappear under a layer of silk, and then, pop! My head pokes out. Fatima thinks I'm the funniest cat in the world, and honestly, she's right. Then come the men and their strange gadgets. Levent is brandishing a special scale, while Hassan grips the handle of a suitcase that looks like it's about to burst. They are obsessed with a single number, 50. Apparently, if the bag weighs more than 50 pounds, the airplane won't let it fly. Levent groans at the little screen, and Hassan just shakes his head in disbelief. 55 pounds. Far too much stuff. Operation The Great Unloading begins. Gulson and Eyes start pulling things out. A heavy coat comes out. A giant bag of pistachios comes out. Gulson tries to explain that they can't take the entire kitchen to Turkey, but Aiseh looks at the snacks as if she's being asked to leave a dear friend behind. I decide this is the perfect time to help by sitting directly on the discarded pile of sweaters. Mary, Fatima's friend, arrives and joins the struggle. She's a brilliant college student, always top of her class, but even her big brain can't figure out how to fit all these gifts into one bag. She tries to apply logic and engineering, but I decide to slide under the silk scarf she's holding. Mary giggles and tries to catch me, but I am like a liquid. You can never catch a cat on a mission. The suitcase is still too full. Gulson looks at Mary with a mischievous glint in her eye. "Mary, sit on it," she commands. Mary climbs onto the suitcase, using all her weight to squash the clothes down. Gulson is on her knees, gripping the zipper with all her might. "Almost there, almost," Gulson grunts, her face turning red from the effort. Snap. Oh no. That did not sound like success. The zipper didn't just move, it completely gave up on life. It tore right off the track, and one of Hassan's socks shot out like a jack-in-the-box. Mary tumbled backward slightly, and Gulson stared at the broken piece of metal in her hand. Everyone stopped. Even I stopped purring for a second. Even smart Mary couldn't solve the problem of a suitcase that had simply reached its limit. "Don't worry." Levent shouts. He and Hassan disappear into the garage. When they return, they are carrying a relic from the past. It's an old, dusty suitcase that looks like it has traveled the world 3 times over. It's huge and built like a tank. Hassan wipes the dust off with a cloth, and Levent gives the side of the luggage a celebratory pat. It's a miracle. The old suitcase swallowed everything. The dresses, the pistachios, and even those extra sweaters. Gulson and Eyes work together to snap the heavy metal latches shut. No zippers to break this time. They both look immensely relieved. They share a triumphant high five while I supervise them from the safety of the coffee table. Finally, the house is quiet again. The suitcases are lined up by the door, ready for the airport. Fatima is still smiling, happy that the mission is accomplished. She reaches out her hand, and I jump into her lap for a well-deserved chin scratch. My work here is done. Aiseh and Hassan are ready for Turkey, and I am ready for my Friday night sleep.